Hola, amiguetes. Hacía ya que no hacíamos nada que no fuese medieval, pero como estoy ya del medieval hasta las pollas, porque no paran de tocarme los cojones todos los países de alrededor y siempre acabo jodido, y el Franwylde la verdad es que no tengo ninguna gana de jugar, pues ya que Steam regaló el Amnesia, vamos a pasar un poco de miedo. Amnesia de Dark no sé qué polla, no sé cómo se llama. Putada que esto está todo en inglés, pero bueno. Y no tengo ganas de ponerme a traducir. Venga, sí. El mundo de Amnesia es peligroso y no... Venga. Vamos a darle un poco de brillo a esto. Que queremos pasar miedo, pero tampoco queremos quedarnos aquí. Nuevo jugador. Franwylde. Dios, cómo se oye esto. Ajá. Sí, más o menos. A ver, ¿hasta dónde podemos poner esta cosa? Resolución. Ahí. ¿Funcionará? No sé ni qué he hecho. Ah, no, sí hay más. A tanto no creo que tire esto. Pero por probar. No se cambia. Ah, sí. Sí se ha cambiado. Vale, chachi. Idioma, español. Sí, está en español, nenes. Oh yeah, baby. Pero esto no se pone en español. Baje, español. Pregunta que uno se plantea es: si lo estoy poniendo así, ¿por qué no cambia? Bueno, que sea lo que yo quiera. Loading. No sabía yo que esa palabra estaba en el diccionario español. Póngale usted en español, nos importa una polla lo que haga.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry.
A ver. Ay, ay. Guaje. Español. Español. Los gráficos también lo he cambiado y no se han cambiado. Esto. Bueno, vamos a empezarlo así ya. Y ya cuando sigamos vamos a ver cómo lo podemos cambiar.
Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy.
Una locura, no recuerdo.
Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is I am Daniel.
Mira tu DNI, ahí encontrarás la respuesta. Nota, diario, mementos. Vale, chachi. El memento, si quieres... Ah, vale, sí. Vale, sí, mira. Y... ahora aquí. Follow, sigue el líquido. No sé qué, no sé cuánto. Vale. Si yo eso lo veo muy bien. Los dos... Ah, ya está.
Hi, my name is Thomas Grip, and I'm one of the co-founders of Frictional Games. I work with engine code, gameplay code, design, and many other things for Amnesia. In my commentaries, I will mainly focus on the design behind the different parts of the game. I hope you'll enjoy them. The name of this level is Rainy Hall, and it's supposed to be a combination of atmosphere setter and tutorial for the player. We wanted the player to start the game in a slow way so they could settle in and get used to how the game
¿Qué
works.
coño está
Amnesia is not a
pasando
game
aquí?
with constant action happening all the time, and we wanted to have a constrained map where the player gets used to this. The only thing you need to do is to follow the track and get to the end of the level. Also, following tracks is something that becomes very useful in later levels, so we try to teach players this from the start.
Me salen los botones de la Xbox. A ver. Chach. Vale. Ah, amigo, que tenía que moverlo. Bueno, será el líquido ese rosa. Pero que si es sangre no salga de color rosa, que sería extremadamente cutre. Coño. Esto es un poco raro. O sea que el menú es el tabulador. Vale, y ahora aquí. Bueno. ¿Por qué veo como si Spiderman me hubiese tirado de la araña en los ojos? Ujú. Vale, vale. Esta es la puertería rara esa que se había abierto. Qué alegre. Piedra. Cosas reventadas. Una puerta que seguramente me arrepentiré de haber abierto.
This is one of the first level that we created for the game, and it was initially part of the archives level, which we reached in the middle.
Esto.
Amnesia started out with a pretty different design, and when we redesigned it, the maps did not fit. This caused us to split them up and scatter them out. So in the first design, after this corridor, the archives level was supposed to follow, and the room lying there now was built much later. In fact, the first designs did not have Daniel waking up with an amnesia at all, and it was actually added
Llamadme
later
loco.
on. In the first story draft, Daniel still had
Ay,
hidden
qué asco.
memories, but he was unaware of this at the start of the story. However, as we redesigned things, we found the waking up with amnesia thingy, although a bit cliché, much more fitting.
Lo que iba diciendo. Llamadme loco, pero yo juraría que si esto estuviese en español, yo sería bastante más feliz. Agua.
Ay, sí, mójate, oh, qué fresquita.
Ahora hay un gigante meándose encima. Estamos paseando por este sitio tan amigable.
Hi there, my name is Visual. I'm mostly a tool programmer, level splitter at times, and perhaps the main reason why the rest of the core team at Fictional Games is pretty much forced to speak English at our internal meeting. As I am the editors themselves went through a lot of design changes during the development. Not that many in visual appeal as in internal stuff, like data
No sé qué pollas
structures
son los
and
pasos
handling.
esto, pero bueno.
This happened mostly because at the beginning we only knew the basic stuff that needed to be in them, and as they grew in features and functionality, they started to kind of fall apart, mostly due to
Lo que
my
sí sé
big
es
lack
que hay
of
sitios en los
previous
que no veo un
experience in projects
pijo.
like this. Right now, aloud, what the hell still sounds in my head when I look at some parts of the code, but I'm still proud of them.
No se puede
They
abrir.
can also get a bit buggy at times, but hopefully this won't happen again in the future. And I already got some nice ideas for the next iteration of the tools.
Entiendo, que los vasitos esos son como son para la antorcha. Amigo. No te acostarás sin saber una o dos cosas más. Así que te dé uno o dos infartos. Esto interno. O sea, tenemos ya el candil ese y ya sabemos para qué sirven los vasos esos. Terremoto. Oye, esto no se debería de abrir. Ve.
Hello everyone, my name is Mikael. I think we can all feel the story kickstarting as we send a letter from Daniel.
Don't be
The
afraid.
game
Bien.
itself is
Ya
just
está en
filled
español
with
para que lo
confusion,
vean.
and I think we're really doing the player a service keeping it simple in the beginning.
Espero que eso
Basically
sea
trying
vino.
to take your revenge on Alexander. That is the premise of the game. You don't really need to dive any deeper than that, but hoping that the player will care about the story, they have the entire game in front of them to decide if they think killing Alexander is justified or not.
Vale, mi gata acaba de entrar furtivamente en la habitación provocándome un pequeño paro cardíaco. verdad es con los bichos. Un poco más hacen las cucarachas del tamaño de barras de pan. Lo bueno es que no nos hemos llevado todavía ningún susto. Eso siempre es positivo. Para nuestro
Hello,
corazón.
my name is Mark McKenzie. I'm a 3D artist and level creator at Fictional Games. I started out as a helper during Penumbra Overture, and I was finally hired as a full-time artist in the later part of Penumbra Black Plague.
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Me da a mí que no debería de entrar aquí. Ve, no debía de entrar aquí. Es un tanto...
This is one of the many hub levels in the game. And this is a design concept that we started out with in Penumbra. The idea is to give the player some freedom on where to go, but at the same time give a clear objective.
Como está eso
In
hecho
this
polvo,
level, the slime obstacle is a
hecho
thing
polvo
that
no,
the
lleno
player
de
needs to get
lo que
past,
parece ser
and all
resto
the levels then
de
have
algo que ha
things
tenido
needed
vida.
to do so.
The entrance hall was first shown in our first gameplay trailer, and while the layout hasn't changed much, the details certainly have. We build our levels from sets of pieces, in this case, the custom-based set. While the carefully planned set pieces made level building very easy, the levels became very similar and we had to make special pieces to the levels. Now, 1.5 years later, the special pieces make up about half of the pieces in the custom-based set. And we made
Gusta eso
changes
de
to
ir tirando
incorporate
cajas
these
por ahí.
objects into the earlier levels.
Me hace gracia.
An example of this can be seen if you compare the hole in the roof now with the one from the first trailer. The new roof was made in the middle of the project, when you built level 9 back hall. A special version was made to give the roof hole in the entrance hall more depth and detail.
Vean, por abajo no se puede, por aquí no se puede, bueno, por arriba. No, iremos por el lado. Y luego ya por arriba.
Scattered throughout the game, you can see some signs written in Latin. The reason for using it is that it was considered a language of culture and science, as most scientific and philosophy authors wrote their works and treatises in it. As we are dealing with a castle dwelled by a pretty smart guy that has been around since...
En paranoia mía. A mí que este no es el típico sitio donde uno se va de vacaciones.
The particle editor is also a fine
Vale,
part of the tool
son
launcher,
rectos.
and it is what we use to create particle effects for maps and events. We use particles to do nice effects like the flames in torches and the smoke that comes out from them. All we have to do is add one or more particle emitters, set up some parameters like starting position and speed, on all sorts of fadings in size, color or speed. It's funny how you can simulate all kinds of effects with such simple elements. I very much recommend you to try it yourself.
Coge eso. Ahí está. One day I will return, if thou ask for the throne of you, my love. Todo eso está muy bien, pero insisto que si salgo ahí me muero.
In early concepts, this was meant to be a sort of wine testing room and directly connected to the wine cellar. The reason for the whole wine testing thing was that we planned on having more laboratories in Vale levels, so a lab here as well felt kind of strange.
Un
Then
puzzle.
things changed and only one lab was left in the design, so we changed the name to laboratory instead. The whole wine testing facility that got
mira,
to
no,
make
no me caí.
dangerous acid always felt kind of strange anyways.
Que no puedo hacer nada de eso todavía. Vale. De momento no nos hemos llevado así susto, pero tenso es un poco... tensillo esto. O bueno, puesto que no podemos echar por ahí, vayámonos con la música aparte. Se ha dado la vuelta solo. Yo no he hecho nada. Vale. A ver. Nos queda mirar por aquí arriba y ya lo dejamos por el momento. Tampoco plan, ya está pasando el juego ya. Aparte esto ha sido como una primera toma de contacto. Joder, quítate, esta te quita que me nervia.
If you haven't followed our development blog back when it started, you might have missed one of the biggest changes in our production pipeline.
Tabulario.
2 years back, we started a toolset side project to ease and speed up the creation of content for the game. I'd say the level editor, which is what we,
Bueno,
or
vamos
more
a quedar aquí dentro del
specifically
archivo.
James, Mark and Marcus, have used to build all the halls and corridors you are working
Intentaremos
through
luego a
right
ver si podemos
now.
ponerlo
It's the big start of the pack.
en
It's
español.
workings in a nutshell, while all
Y
the
bueno.
other-
Una puerta reventada en el suelo. Esto.
16th of May, later that
ya.
evening.
Es que está tan tranquilo todo que me resulta extraño que esté tan tranquilo. Aparte las cucarachas esas gigantes no es que me hagan mucha gracia. No creo que me hagan nada, pero es que me dan bastante asco. Bueno, parece que no me va a dar un síncope por ahora.
To finish
Tío,
this
tío, es que
little
tiene que
overview of our
alucinar en todos
tools,
los sitios
I
donde
must
entra.
mention the material editor, available both standalone and built into the other editors. The program itself is very simple to use. You have some material types defined by the engine, and you can throw in textures to be used for diffuse, normal maps, height maps, as well as some variables to control specific parameters for a material Another type. Piece of the toolset is the model editor, used to create the entities you are interacting with while playing. Basically, We take a model and set up some parameters like physical bodies, joints, and user-defined variables. We can also attach sub-entities to them,
Vamos a
like
quedarnos por
lights,
aquí, si
particle
no...
systems. When an entity
Bueno,
is
espero que os haya
finally
gustado
set
esta
up,
primera toma
it
de
is ready to
contacto
be
con
played
Amnesia,
in a level using
de
the
Dark
level editor.
Ascent, y bueno, ya
Examples
seguiremos
of
haciendo gameplay
entities here are
cuando
doors,
podamos.
lamps, most furniture, critters.
A ver si nos dan un buen susto, como Dios manda. Bueno, me abro y tiro millas. Adiós.